Okay, so we've talked a lot about reinforcement, we've talked a lot about reward, we've talked a lot about the payout. Now, I know this might sound foreign to you as a parent because somehow, especially in our culture, we are so geared to lean towards punishing our kids when they don't do the right thing, right? We yell at them, we take things away, we give them time out, we give them mommy looks or whatever we want to call it. And so don't worry, parent, I'm not taking away all of your punishment power. But I am saying that, hey, think about this. You've been using those tools and strategies. Where have they gotten you, right? Now, we don't want to eliminate them completely, but we do want to shift our minds to consequence, right? So we're not necessarily thinking about like the connotation of punishment. We're not thinking about, hey, I'm going to give my kid something bad and that hurts them, and that's going to make them do the better thing. No, we're thinking about consequence, right? Because we live in a world where there's consequences. You get good things when you do the right thing and you get a consequence, or you don't get good things when you do the wrong thing. So consequence means that if you tell your kid, hey, you're gonna get extra $5, but you need to wash those dishes without bad attitude, then also what you're telling your kid at the same time is, if you don't wash those dishes without a bad attitude, if you have a bad attitude, guess what? I'm not giving you $5, right? So that is us withholding the reinforcement. They didn't have the $5. We're just going to not give it to them. And that's fine, right? And so a lot of times, and most of the time, that is enough consequence for your kid to be like, ooh, but I really want that $5. Even though we never actually gave it to them, they feel like, but I want it. I'm going to do what it takes to get it, or to keep it, to have it, right? Because we've promised it to them. Now, if you have a kiddo that is more resistant, it's okay to say, hey, if you have this bad behavior, if you have that sass back, I'm going to give you one warning. And with that one warning, I'm going to remind you, hey, you can use better words, being respectful. Tell me how you feel. Nope, that's sassy. That is attitude. We're not having that. Okay, I'm going to start taking $1 away from your allowance. So that's why I kind of keep talking about the feeling of punishment, right? And a lot of times us as parents, we will do something we think our kid doesn't like and we'll call it punishment. But the only way to know if it's really punishment is if we do that thing and our kid doesn't have that behavior, that bad behavior anymore, right? So just because we yell at our kid and we think they don't like it, or even if they tell us they don't like it, but it doesn't make them do the better behavior, it's not punishment. Now, you do these things, I promise you, you are going to see huge behavior differences for the positive in your kids.